In 5th grade, we asked students to graph points on a coordinate plane. They're going to need to know a couple of things to be able to do this successfully. The first thing would be being able to read something that we call ordered pairs. So you might recognize something like this. You get like a 0, 2, and you might have a 1, 4. So there's two ordered pairs right there. So you need to know that the first set of numbers is your x, and then the second set of numbers is the y. And how that all translates onto this coordinate plane is I point out to them that here, this line that they see cutting across that I'm going to shade in blue that extends actually further than what I've drawn, that is your x-axis. And then going up and down, going vertically, is your y-axis. So when we have these two ordered pairs here, we have a 0 and a 2. That 0 represents the x-axis, so I know I can start here at 0 on x, which would be right here. Let me put a little dot. And then I need to go up 2 on the y-axis, so I'd go up 1, 2, and I'd end up right here. So the first point that I'm going to color in yellow is 0, 2. So I was 0 at the x, and then up 2 on the y. The next one is 1, 4. So that means I need to go over 1 on the x, which should be right here, and then up 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That next point I'm going to put on here would be right there, and that is 1, 4. And we do a lot of we call math graphs in 5th grade, where they actually connect the dots to make pictures. So they would connect these two dots here, and they continue to graph their points, and it's basically a make your own connect the dots picture. So let's look at this a little more. Okay, so here's a clear coordinate plane. Let me also point out that right here in the middle of this, we're putting in the point. That's called the origin. That's 0, 0. And I like the students think of these as just number lines. So this x-axis is a big long number line that extends from here to here and keeps on going into infinity. Well, if that's 0, 0 where I started, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and continue on all the way down. And if this is 0 right here, then this is -1, -2, -3. We get into negative numbers. And going the other way, it's the same thing for the y-axis, which is up and down. So this is your y-axis again. And this is your x-axis, going left and right. Y-axis is up and down. We could start, 0 right here where the two lines intersect, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up, and then just going down, -1, -2, -3, -4. So it's a number line, and 0's in the middle, going up and going down. So let me just come up with a couple ordered pairs. So let's say we have -1, 3. Let's say we have 2, -4, and 5, 0. So I'm going to graph these 3 points here, knowing that right here where they intersect is 0, 0, or the origin. And again, reminder, this is my x-axis, and the x-axis is these first set of numbers, and up and down is the y-axis. That's the second set of numbers in your ordered pairs. That first one is -1, 3. So I'm going to find -1 is right here on the x-axis. And I need to go up to 3. So 1, 2, 3. And that first plot is going to go right there. And I'm just putting these dots there to show you these extra dots. These aren't needed though. You can erase that to show you how I got there. But that first spot that I just put is -1, 3, right there. Alright, the next one is 2, -4. So I find 2, 1, 2. Then I need to go down to -4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So right here is -2, 4. Sorry, 2, -4. And again, I'm just putting these dots here to help you guys see where I'm starting and going, but it's not needed. Fill that back in. And then finally I have 5 and 0. So 5 and 0 means I go over 5 on the x. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 0 means I'm at 0 on y. I don't go up or down. I am at 0. So right here, oops, let me get the yellow going. Right there is 5, 0.